Distinguished guests, dear friends.
The real estate project between Shu Group and Xinhua Group is about to launch. Please give a warm welcome to
Our president,
Mr. Shen Tingwei for his speech.
First of all, thank you all for attending the project launch event for Shu Group
and Xinhua Group.
Tingwei, I suddenly woke up in the hospital today. I realized I don't remember anything. What on earth happened?
I just can't remember.
You're the one who saved me last night.
Yes,
Why were you at the hospital?
you and Shen Tingwei.
What exactly is your relationship?
You forgot.
no, I'm sorry.
Shu Group, Xu Qing's tragic fall from the building.
It is reported that
Xu Qing and her fiancé, Shen Tingwei, were on the rooftop on their wedding day when an accident occurred while taking a selfie.
Our Shu Group welcomes a new president, Mr. Shen Tingwei.
Back then, it was Shen Tingwei who made you fire me.
I want to go home.
You have no home to go back to. Right now, the company is full of Shen Tingwei's people. You can't touch it anymore. He's now with Ling Jiaojiao, living in your house and spending your money. Even if you regain de facto control of the Shu Group, it will be useless. Because right now, most of the Shu Group's assets have already been transferred by him. The Shu Group is nothing but a shell company now.
what on earth happened?
I don't remember.
I can't remember. What's wrong with me? I don't remember anything. It's okay. It's okay.
This is wonderful. Everyone,
My sincerity must have
Moved the heavens. My fiancé, who was in a coma for over a year,
has miraculously recovered.
Tingwei, I'm scared. Let's go home.
Tingwei,
Over the past year, has no one really lived in this house?
Of course not. Reminiscing through these objects.
I didn't even dare to come here.
But the house is so clean. It doesn't have a musty smell.
Like you said it would.
It looks as if someone has been living here all along.
That's because I hired a cleaner to tidy up. Because I know this house means so much to you.
Oh, Jiao. Jiao, what are you doing here?
I was so worried about you, so I came specifically to see you.
Oh, Jiao, look at you. Why aren't you wearing any shoes?
You must have been in a real hurry to see me. There's an urgent matter at the company that I needed to discuss with Mr. Shen.
I was in such a rush.
I forgot to put on my shoes. Where are my shoes?
Tingwei, since there's business to attend to, you two go ahead and get to it.
All right.
Come, I'll drive.
Grandpa, I'm sorry. The Shu Group was your life's work. I will definitely take it all back.
Shen Tingwei.
Lin Jiaojiao, for all the suffering I've endured, I'll make you pay it back tenfold.
The probability of a person in a vegetative state waking up.
Though the probability is low, it still exists.
Then why did she only forget what happened on the day of the accident? In medical terms, this condition is known as selective amnesia.
In layman's terms,
It means certain memories cause the patient too much pain. So the brain selectively erases that part of the memory.
when patients are exposed
To certain stimuli, it can trigger a post-traumatic stress response, leading to extreme behavior. Of course, this could also help the patient regain their memory.
Come to room 528 at the Grand Hotel.
what is going on with you two?
Tingwei, why am I here? What just happened?
I was just about to ask you the same thing.
家长，问一下 Hello 问。
Tingwei, Angelina just said she wanted to help me remember things from the past. So she brought me here. I remember on our wedding day. Jiao gave me a room key card. She said that in this room there was a wedding gift for us. So I came all over. And then I didn't know.
I wasn't on the rooftop.
Why did I?
On the rooftop.
So it was you behind everything a year ago.
You actually hit me. For the sake of that little princess.
Xu Qing was
The heir to the Shu Group.
What the hell are you?
A year ago, if you had married Xu Qing,
Were you planning to dump me?
Have you lost your mind?
If Xu Qing remembers,
What happened to Kunan?
We're both finished.
Jun Cheng is definitely faking it. She didn't lose her memory at all.
forget whether she did or not.
I'm warning you.
Don't cause me any trouble.
Hi. of the shares.
What do you have to offer?
To negotiate such a term. Where have you been all these years?
Why did you suddenly come back now?
If Grandpa Xu was still alive,
he certainly wouldn't want
to see you like this.
Don't mention my grandfather to me.
You're no longer his special assistant.
In this world, only I can help you. Think it over carefully.
Step 1 of the plan. Reclaim the presidency.
Be discreet and cautious while on duty. Don't ask what shouldn't be asked. Don't listen to what shouldn't be heard. Don't say what shouldn't be said.
Is that clear?
Clear.
And don't look at what shouldn't be seen.
Understood.
Let me go. Put me down. Let me down.
You really know how to repay kindness with ingratitude. I was the one who saved you last night. I remember now.
Why did you bring me here?
You were drunk last night. I couldn't take you home. If I didn't bring you here, was I supposed to take you to a hotel?
We haven't met in years.
Since when did you become so disrespectful?
Do you remember who helped you undress last night?
I don't want to know. Anyway, let's talk about something else. Ever since I woke up, someone has been trying to harm me. What happened yesterday was no accident. I need to find someone to help me. But in the company, there isn't a single person I can trust.
So, you trust me now?
You saved me twice. I assume you mean me no harm. But regarding the conditions you mentioned, I need to renegotiate with you.
What conditions?
Right now, I'm just a figurehead CEO. I have nothing to give you. But once we've succeeded, I can give you 30
Of the equity in the Xu Group.
However, I have one condition. You must help me. Just like how you used to help my grandfather.
Back then, I was your grandfather's special assistant, as well as his personal bodyguard. So, what you're saying is, you also want 24-hour protection from me. Is that right?
I'm sending the photo via WeChat now.
I absolutely cannot
allow myself to be cuckolded.
Don't go too far.
Hey, show me. This is no joke.
You're going to get someone killed.
Does it really hurt that much? Should we go to the hospital?
No need.
But, King,
How could you?
He's just the bodyguard I hire.
but Zhou Ming.
He's not a good man. He's a murderer. It's so dangerous to have a murderer around you.
Well, you don't know this. Some time ago, when thugs were harassing me,
It was Zoming who saved me.
Why didn't you tell me that? I could have hired a bodyguard for you. Why do you insist on keeping him around?
He has ulterior motives.
what? Are you insecure about me? Or are you insecure about yourself?
Of course I trust him, but I don't trust him.
Do it. I think that for couples, trust is the most important thing. Look at you and Lin Jiajiao. You're always together. Going everywhere together. Did I suspect you? Did I?
That's not the same.
Lin Jiajiao and I have nothing going on.
I swear!
No need to swear. I believe you. Ah, how did you know we were here?
Wasn't that just a coincidence?
It's all your fault.
If you hadn't kept causing trouble, how could Xu Qin have brought Zhou Ming back? You're useless. Only good at ruining things.
Xu Qin and this Zhou Ming definitely have something going on.
No kidding.
Then tell me, who exactly is this Zhou Ming?
He used to be
Xu Qin's grandfather's bodyguard and special assistant.
He looks all decent and professional on the outside.
And even attended a prestigious university abroad. But in reality, he's just a
bloodthirsty and violent brute.
He served in a mercenary group overseas.
And even wiped out an entire village.
That's terrifying.
More importantly, he's always been obsessed with Xu Qin.
We finally managed to get Xu Qin to fire him before.
But now she's brought him right back.
The next day.
This is a high-level meeting. A mere bodyguard like you has no right to participate.
I'll wait for you here.
This transaction involves a massive amount of capital. It will seriously impact the Xu Group's future development. If our Xu Group fails to reach an agreement with Xinhuo Group, I will put justice above family. On behalf of the board, I will demand that President Xu step down voluntarily.
Second uncle.
I'm afraid I'm going to disappoint you this time. I called this board meeting today precisely because Xinhuo Group agreed to sell that plot of land to me. But I refused the deal because I discovered that the land has a massive underlying problem.
In the middle of that plot, there is an ancestral shrine.
The villagers refuse to allow its demolition.
If the Shu Group buys it,
Nothing can be built on that land.
the Shu Group's billions
Would be as good as thrown into the sea.
This land has serious issues. We can't buy it. I've always wondered, why does Xinhuo Group value Shen Tingwei so highly? Our investigation revealed that the holding company behind the project Xinhuo is a foreign entity, and behind this foreign firm is an offshore holding company. The CEO of this offshore holding company is none other than
Shen Tianwei.
he bought a worthless plot of land for peanuts, then resold it to the Shu Group at a premium under the guise of a legal deal. He pocketed all the profits. If you proceed with the purchase, you're just handing money to Shen Tingwei for free. And if you don't, he'll find an excuse to kick you off the board.
Second uncle.
With such a glaring issue, how could you have missed it?
As the company's
Executive Director, you've made a catastrophic oversight. According to the company's bylaws, you should be terminated.
This project, I wasn't the one who negotiated it.
It was handled by President Shen. Oh, my dear nephew-in-law.
How could you be so careless?
Huh? If my niece hadn't
Spotted the problem in time.
the Shu Group
Would have suffered.
Massive financial losses.
fine, enough.
Since no substantial damage,
Has been done yet.
someone must still be held accountable. Why me?
Keep your voice down. Xu Qin said that you were the one who brought in this project Xinhuo. She doesn't fire you. She can't justify it to the board.
But I was only following your instruction.
I know.
Exactly. But for the sake
of our future together.
you have to endure this.
A little patience now for a bigger win later.
Didn't you say work has been?
Exhausting lately.
Take this chance to go on a vacation. There now. Be good.
Lin家教
You have disappointed me so much.
听位
Tingwei, how could you treat Jiao like this?
If it weren't for Ching,
I'd never let you off.
Jiao, please don't be too angry with Tingwei. These were all my decisions. We are best friends.
Can you please not fire me?
Jiao, you know as well as I do,
The company has suffered.
such a major blunder. I really have no way to answer to the board. It's precisely because we are best friends that I can't play favorites. Don't you agree? Jiao is so understanding. I'm sure she won't blame me. It's okay. In the future, if any problems arise, you can still reach out to me. However, shortly, I have another meeting, so I won't be able to see you home. Tingwei, I'll have to trouble you to take Jiao back.
Then I'll leave you to it.
Everyone, starting today, let's officially welcome back Xu Qin. President Xu has returned.
Grandpa, one day, I will completely reclaim the Shu Group and take back everything that belongs to us. Tingwei, Xiujin is clearly screwing with me, and you didn't even try to help.
how did she find out there's an issue with the land?
Are you even listening to me?
Something's not right.
Did she find out something?
She wouldn't notice a thing.
Before she remembers anything.
I need to take action. No way.
I have to marry her.
Marry her? I don't agree. What about me if you get married?
家教
Do you know what I
liked most about you.
It's that you are sensible.
Over a year ago,
I was the one who took you.
From among all the assistants,
and personally promoted you to the CEO's secretary.
Have I been?
Too good to you this past year. Me marrying her.
isn't it also for our future together?
Just go out and
Have some fun.
And lay low for a bit.
No way! I won't let you marry her.
Hey, baby. Hello, Tingwei.
Where are you?
I'm working overtime.
I figured at this hour you'd still be working. I bought some late night snacks, and I'm bringing them to you. I'll be there in a bit. Wait for me. Okay. What? Hey, Tingwei. did I just hear a woman's voice near you?
I just bumped into the desk.
Oh, be careful. Sweetheart, I'll be there soon. Be good.
Okay.
I'll wait for you.
Where are my clothes?
Where are you going?
To go work overtime.
听伟, you're not wearing your underwear.
沈庭伟 used to tell me he was working overtime. It turns out he planned it all with Lin Jiaojiao while they were in bed.
Shen Tingwei is definitely not someone to be trifled with. He's bound to cause a lot of trouble later.
This, it looks quite expensive. I can't accept this.
That's not for you to decide. This alarm, you must keep it on you 24 hours a day.
An alarm?
I had this custom made for you.
No, there's a microchip inside. For real-time tracking. Here, press this. No matter where you are, I will show up immediately. I told you.
Rehabilitation shouldn't be rushed.
I'm fine. I just want to recover as quickly as possible, so I have the energy to fight them. Xuqin, oh Xuqin, what exactly were you thinking?
It's just a mild sprain, but you still need to be careful. You've always had a habit of spraining your ankle.
You! Did you really fight in a war before? Have you actually killed anyone?
What do you think?
These aren't part of your official job description.
You don't have to do all this.
Don't worry. Consider these my complimentary services for you, sis.
No extra charge for you.
If you don't recover well, then my investment will have been in vain.
Zoning.
I understand what you're doing,
But
we should maintain a strictly professional employment relationship.
Are my intentions not pure? Or is it that?
Your own feelings are no longer pure.
Xuqin.
You cannot afford to trust any man ever again.
Hello, 廷尉。亲亲。
Why aren't you here yet?
I'm suddenly feeling a bit unwell, so I won't go over for now.
What? 亲亲，亲亲。
沈庭伟, I'm not going. Let me go.
Stop struggling! If I tell you to go, you go!
I won't go. Let me go.
Driver, step on it.
The way Shen Tingwei transferred most of the company's assets seems perfectly legal on the surface, without a single flaw.
So, right now,
We can't have a final showdown with him yet. I need more time to make him spit back out every bit of the property he transferred.
By the way, there's one more thing. Shen Tingwei sent Lin Jiaojiao off on vacation today.
Pinky.
I have something I want to say to you in private.
King. Do you still remember this photo?
A year ago,
If it wasn't for
your accident, I think we would have
children by now.
now every time I see.
This photo.
I can't help but want to cry.
But I have somehow
vanished from your memory.
But I think we should reclaim our lost time.
I checked the almanac. The 3rd of next month is an auspicious day.
Let's get married.
Tingwei.
Do you still love me?
Of course I do.
You don't even have to ask.
but I just can't feel that same feeling anymore.
Maybe it's because I was in a coma for so long.
And since I've been back, so many things have happened.
I was thinking maybe our relationship should...
You want to break up. Kinkin, if I've done anything wrong, just tell me.
Hi. Ayo. Who said anything about breaking up? How could I ever bear to break up with you?
Then what do you mean?
I think we should go on vacation to work on our relationship.
Alright, I agree.
Arrange it. No need.
I'll handle the arrangements this time.
Whatever you say, just sit back and enjoy
this vacation.
Tingwei, I've already arrived at the hotel.
Tingwei, we're almost there. Kinky.
I don't think this place is good enough. The restaurant is too far from the rooms.
It's exhausting just to walk there. How about we go somewhere else?
You used to say that this was your favorite hotel back when we were getting married. You even said you'd bring me to this hotel for our honeymoon. I thought you remembered everything.
It turns out you forgot it all.
What are you doing?
Now that I look at it, this hotel
seems pretty nice, actually.
Look at the craftsmanship of this umbrella.
Look at the texture.
Were you even listening to a word I said?
How could I possibly forget?
I still remember.
The first time we met, it was at the university library. You were holding a red umbrella.
It was such a beautiful sight.
The rooms are all set. Let's head up.
Why is he here? He is my personal bodyguard. He needs to protect me 24/7.
It's only natural for him to be here.
Don't worry.
I'm sure we'll have
a wonderful vacation.
I'll be right next door. Call me if you need anything. Mr. Shen, your room card is over there.
I'll deal with you later.
Shen Tingwei, what's the meaning of this? Why did you bring Xu Qin with you?
I don't have time to explain right now. In any case, you need to leave immediately.
Shen Tingwei? Shen.
Why did you agree to this?
Going on vacation with Shen Tingwei?
Don't tell me. You still have feelings for him.
Me? Still have feelings for him. It's not like I actually have amnesia. Lin Jiajiao is also staying at this hotel. As long as she is around, Shen Tingwei won't be able to pressure me into marrying him.
This way. We will have more time to find proof of their schemes.
Qingjian, I prepared a surprise for you. See you in the lobby later.
King King.
To my dearest King King.
Oh, how romantic.
And I have an even more precious gift for you. Your prince forever. Little Wei Wei.
Qian, I noticed that since you recovered, you don't seem to want to be intimate with me anymore.
That's not true. I just feel that since you planned such a romantic moment today, we should take a photo to commemorate it. Sure.
Shen Tingwei, so you want to dump me and play house with Xu Qin, huh? No way.
Kong King, regarding what I said last time.
About the wedding date, what do you think?
Nanling. I'm wearing your favorite outfit right now.
Who is that?
It's just Xiao Wang, my assistant. It's all business related.
Ignore it.
I'm standing right outside your room door now.
I need to take this call. I'll be right back.
Why is Xu Qin at this hotel too? Are you doing this on purpose? Just to kick me out?
This is pure coincidence, okay?
I had no idea.
Why she also happened to book this hotel?
There's no such thing as a coincidence.
Shen Tingwei.
You haven't actually fallen for Xu Qin, have you?
Could you please stop?
Making a scene.
Change my hotel right now. If Xu Qin catches us, we're screwed.
No way.
Would you stop messing around?
Didn't you used to love it?
When I acted like this.
Look, the situation doesn't allow it now. Just pack your things, okay?
Oh, Tingwei. Still not done talking to Xiao Wang. The steak is getting cold. It won't taste good once it's cold.
I'll be right back.
Hurry up and find another place. Pack your things immediately. And get the hell out!
What took you so long?
The business matter is just too complicated.
Let's eat the steak.
Let me feed you.
Sure.
Is it good?
It's delicious.
Have another bite.
Huh?
It would be even better paired with some red wine.
Bottoms up for you, I'll just sip.
I'm in your room right now. Xiao Wang again.
Why is it so busy today? I need to take this first.
I'll be right back.
Lin Jiao Jiao.
Are you messing with me on purpose?
Wait, I'm gonna throw up.
Ting Wei.
Did you go back to your room? Qingwei, I know you're in there. Is everything okay?
Get inside, quick.
Is this really necessary? Are you really this scared of Xuqing?
Yes. Primeira arm.
If Xuqing catches us,
I'll cut ties with you for good.
Fast forward.
I'm not afraid of her.
Hurry up.
Qingwei, did something happen?
Qingwei. Kongqing.
What are you doing here? Qingwei, I've been waiting for you for so long.
What are you doing?
My stomach is acting up. I was just in the bathroom.
Then I'll use it too.
I just used it.
It smells a bit.
How could I ever be grossed out by you? Oh, you're going to take a bath. Let me check the water temperature for you.
Kongqing.
Why don't we just head back? The steaks are already cold.
Actually, I was just teasing you.
I'm already full.
Get some rest.
I'll go back to sleep now.
Okay.
Jiao, are you okay? Driver. Let's go. To the hospital.
Not now.
Stop talking.
Go to the hospital by yourself. I can go with you right now.
Be good. Drive.
What's wrong with you?
Let me go!
What are you doing?
You actually let him kiss you.
It was just for the plan.
Are you really doing this for revenge, or are you still hung up on Shen Tingwei?
A kiss on the cheek is no big deal.
Fine. So it doesn't matter.
We're intimate with, right?
That's right.
It doesn't matter.
Are you out of your mind?
You are just a bodyguard I hired. My private affairs have nothing to do with you. If you can't control your own emotions,
Then get lost.
how did you get in here?
You're my fiancé. How do you think I got in?
You.
What are you trying to do?
Isn't that obvious? We're about to get married. What else would we be doing?
Qingwei,
I'm
not ready for this yet.
Ready for what? This is something we should have done over a year ago. I've waited for more than a year. Do you know how much? I missed you this past year. For your sake. I've stayed chaste for over a year. Tonight, I want to feel your breath, your warmth,
And every inch of your skin.
Tonight is our very own love night.
Tingwei.
I'm on my period.
Who are you trying to fool?
Don't be afraid. I'll be very gentle.
What should I do if I resist the fact that I'm faking amnesia?
Will be exposed.
I didn't know you had this side to you. I like it. Zoming.
How dare you hit me?
I'm calling the police. I'll sue you for attempted murder.
Are you okay?
You, Zoe. I'm talking to you.
Did you hear me?
Zhou is my bodyguard. He's responsible for my safety.
King.
Why are you still speaking up for him?
He's just a damn bodyguard. And you're my fiancé.
Listen, Zoe.
I'm telling you,
King is my fiancée.
I can treat her however I want.
Enough. I'm tired. I'm going to sleep.
I'm warning you.
Don't try anything. Don't you dare try anything.
盛廷尉,
I'm warning you for the last time.
if you dare harass Xu again, the consequences won't be this simple. So, you finally come clean today.
You definitely have designs on her.
That's right. I do like her.
You shameless bastard!
You damn bodyguard.
You're just a toad lusting after a swan.
Fine. Wait and see.
You just wait and see. I'll tell her everything tomorrow.
You just wait.
You've been here the whole time.
To protect you. Am I not your personal bodyguard? From now on, I won't let anyone enter your room at will or force themselves upon you.
But this afternoon...
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have gone against your wishes, but
But what?
I'll wait until the day you're ready.
Fine. Enough. Let's talk business.
Shen Tianwei is pushing me, backing me further into a corner.
But I can't openly break things off with him yet. However, there is a way that might ease the situation. What if you pretend to pursue me?
Just pretending to pursue you. Well, if we're going to act, we have to make it look convincing. Don't you go regretting it later.
Qinqian, I was wrong. I admit I was too impulsive yesterday.
But Zhou was way out of line.
He has bad intentions toward you.
He's just a sweetheart.
He must be after the Xu family and our assets.
That's why he's stealing you from me.
Can you stop being so
Paranoid all the time.
Are you so bored that you're trying to find yourself?
A green hat to wear.
No, he admitted it to me himself.
Kick him out for me.
He's my bodyguard. To protect me around the clock. Now that I've sent him away.
Who's going to protect me?
You know as well as I do.
I've been harassed before.
It's not like you care about me.
Who says I don't care about you?
This one here.
He's a national martial arts champion.
This one took down 2 thugs with 1 hand. And this one is a 2-time Southeast Asian boxing champion, a gold belt holder.
The rest are just bonuses.
With them around, who does Su Ming think he is?
Greetings, boss.
What are you doing here?
We're here to ensure this lady's safety.
I'll be responsible for her safety.
Yes, sir.
Wait, don't go!
I pay good money for them.
If it's not enough, I'll pay more. Can the free one stay instead?
You, what are you doing?
Those shoes are pinching your feet.
Change into these.
You bought these. You went out just to buy shoes. How do you know my shoe size so well?
Everything about you. I know it all.
King, I'm taking you somewhere.
Surprised. Unexpected. Right. I found the most renowned designer in the country to custom make this wedding dress.
Mr. Shen
The fitting for your appointment.
is ready.
Please follow me.
Right. Let's go.
Go and try it on.
Hey, handsome.
Yeah.
Look at that face and that physique.
You are truly my muse.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Jerry, the designer.
All of these gowns
Are my original designs.
Are you the groom?
Who's here for a fitting today?
Did you know? You are the most perfect man I've seen in 10 years. I believe
That in my latest collection,
this specific piece
can only be given a soul.
if you are the one wearing it.
So, I'd like to ask you to try it on for me. It's my latest formal design.
Will you?
If you refuse me, it would absolutely break my heart.
Come on, please. Let's go. Let's go.
You look incredible.
This suit
Has finally found its destined owner.
Miss Xu has finished putting on her wedding dress.
Wow. These outfits
look perfect on the two of you.
I'd love to see you two get married right here, right now.
A handsome man and a beautiful woman.
They really are a perfect match.
Match! Like hell they do.
They totally match.
Wait! What? You must be blind.
I am her fiancé.
He's just a lowly bodyguard.
Aren't you just a fiancé? As long as Xu Qin isn't married, every man in the world has the right to pursue her, including me.
Dream on.
From this moment on, I am officially courting Xu Qin.
Perfect timing. Kinky. You tell him.
Who do you choose, him or me?
I
choose to go to the bathroom.
Zhou your acting was a bit over the top just now.
If we're going to put on a show, it has to be convincing. How was my performance?
If you keep this up,
I'll fire you as my bodyguard. Do you still want your shares or not?
What I've always wanted was never the shares.
it's always been you.
I want to be alone for a while.
From now on, I won't let anyone else enter your room as they please to force you or hurt you ever again.
Hey, what are you doing?
Take it off.
You're doing this so suddenly.
I'm not ready yet.
Hurry up.
Hey, wait.
This is way too suggestive.
Take it off.
You've been following me all this time.
I'm your personal bodyguard. Of course I have to stay by your side.
Just saying thank you like that.
It's a bit insincere, don't you think?
So, what do you want?
You told me before that I should keep a proper distance from you.
So, what exactly counts as a proper distance?
Like this? Or this? Or perhaps like this? This is indeed a bit much.
Honey, open the door. Let's talk.
Stop knocking.
They left first thing this morning.
When did they leave?
That young couple, they checked out a long time ago. The two of them were all smiles. They seemed like a perfect match.
The guy was tall and handsome too.
I'm her actual fiancé.
Don't talk nonsense if you don't know the situation.
Young people these days, their relationships are a mess.
Hey, why don't you cook today?
I'll be your sous chef.
You want to eat? Cooking isn't exactly within my scope of work.
You!
It's not like I can't cook without you. I can do it myself.
Are you okay?
Let me do it.
Plate.
Done.
Smells delicious.
It's good.
Wait a second.
Take your time. I'm heading out.
The two of you, alone together in one room.
I saw him just now.
You two didn't already?
A perfect match in black and white.
What is going on here?
沈廷伟!
Shen Tingwei?
You used to call me Wei.
You're not actually cheating on me, are you?
He is my bodyguard.
That's why he stays here. He needs to be available 24/7 to ensure my safety.
I made myself very clear.
If
You still don't understand.
Then there's nothing more I can say.
I'm tired. I'm going to bed.
Show him out.
No! You have to make a choice today.
Either he goes,
or I go.
廷伟,
I've realized that I don't know you at all anymore.
the 廷伟 I knew was generous, gentle, and a considerate man. He would never make a sin over such a trivial matter.
And pick a fight with me.
I think the two of us
Should seriously reconsider
Our relationship.
After all this,
You're still asking me to be considerate.
what do you mean? Are you breaking up with me?
King. Don't touch me!
Let me tell you something.
Messing around with a married woman.
As your girlfriend won't end well for you.
It seems that from the very beginning, she never actually agreed to marry you. It's getting late. We need to get some rest. Now, get out.
I've never seen such a shameless piece of work.
She actually chose that.
She even told me to leave.
申廷伟,
Is it true that in your heart
there's only Xu Qin.
No way! It's absolutely impossible.
No one in this world can refuse.
No one can refuse me.
A man as remarkable as Shen Tingwei. I will snatch you back.
You belong to me. Are you out of your mind?
Sheng Tingwei, how dare you treat me like this?
I will get you back.
I will take you back.
calm down?
It's Shen Tingwei who needs to calm down. I'm fuming right now.
I told Shen Tingwei to cool off, just to intimidate him. Before I take back the shoe group, I'm not breaking up with him yet. We need to keep him in check.
Is your heart made of stone? Don't you have any feelings for me at all?
Until I take back the shoe group. Everything else.
It's utterly meaningless to me.
You're lying. You clearly have feelings for me.
Please remember your place. Since you started working for me, you haven't had a single day off. It's time for you to take a good rest for a few days.
Fine. I will keep my place in mind.
Boss.
Mr. Mu insists that you must go and see him this time, no matter what.
Fine. I got it.
Tingwei,
Over the past 2 years, the assets you transferred from the shoe group
are enough for both of us.
live on for the rest of our lives.
even if Xu Qin manages to take back the Xu group, it will be nothing more than an empty shell.
What the hell do you know?
No!
I must have the shoe group.
I have to marry Xu Qin immediately.
Shen Tingwei, do you really want the Xu group? Or do you just want Xu Qin?
Boss! Wait! Why do you keep bringing her up?
You didn't actually think that you could ever replace her, did you?
Shen Tingwei, what the hell do you take me for? In your eyes, I'm not even as good as a dog.
Since we're being honest,
Then I'll lay my cards on the table. You want to be Mrs. Shen.
you're not worthy.
If I don't get what I want,
You're finished too. If you behave yourself, we can still keep this relationship going.
but if you don't listen, then pack your things and get the hell out of here.
Xu Qin,
Why is it that you
can have everything so easily? Why is it that no matter how hard I try, I'm still treated with such contempt?
all the grievances I've suffered, I make sure you taste them too.
Where is she?
I got her right here.
Just follow
what I told you to do.
Who are you? Who sent you? No matter who it is.
Or how much they're paying you.
I'll pay you 10 times more. 20 times.
20 times. As long as you let me go, I won't hold you responsible.
All right, boys, let's get to work.
Come on!
What are you doing?
What's this?
Let me go.
How dare you touch
our boss's woman?
Finish them off for me.
Get some rest now.
Don't go.
I promise that I will never let you be harmed again.
You're awake.
You slept with me. Now you're trying to run. Don't want to take responsibility.
In situations like this,
It's clearly the woman who loses out, okay?
I can't believe a grown man would say that.
Last night, you were quite enthusiastic.
Don't you dare say another word.
I think I prefer how you were yesterday.
Shut up.
You should rest at home for a few more days.
Lin Jiajiao tried to blackmail me with nude photos to resort to sex.
despicable tactics.
Shows she's at her wit's end. Now, it's my turn to strike back.
Good.
I hereby announce that Xu Qin and I will be holding a wedding that is long overdue next month. Qin, let's get married.
Are you really going to marry Shen Tingwei?
You saw the situation.
Just now. I'm afraid if I refuse, Shen Tingwei will fly into a rage.
And abandon Shu Corporation.
You just can't let him go.
You know very well.
That's not what I meant. If Shen Tingwei leaves Shu Corporation, I'll never be able to recover the money he embezzled from the company.
Fine. But have you considered this? If you don't recover the money within 6 months, what then? If you actually marry him,
You will be legally wed.
what if he tries to?
Exercise his marital rights. How will you refuse him?
I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Shu Corporation is my grandfather's life's work. I won't let Shen Tingwei get his way.
Why don't you understand?
If Chairman Shu were still alive, he would never trade his granddaughter's lifelong happiness to save Shu Corporation.
Mr. Shen,
How do you plan to hold the wedding?
to the highest standards. Make it as grand and extravagant as possible.
The venue, the host.
The wedding dress and suit must all be top tier.
I want everyone
Whenever they mention it,
to say, my dream is to have a wedding just like this. A wedding just like Xu Qin's.
Shen.
Mr. Shen, what are you doing?
About what I told you before?
Have you thought it over? Your mother has a chance to recover.
It's just that it requires a large sum of money. I'm only doing this because I care about you.
Are you blind?
This dress of mine.
It's a new arrival from this season.
Sister Wenwen, I'm so sorry.
Sister Wenwen, let me pay you back for it.
Pay me back.
With what? How could you afford it? A whole month of your salary isn't even enough for one of my afternoon teas. No wonder this dress looks like this now. Listen, cutie. Don't say I didn't warn you. Mr. Shen, isn't someone a girl like you can seduce?
Sister Wenwen, you.
Show me.
Mr. Shen,
Let me drive you home.
get in the car.
That's not necessary, Mr. Shen.
Do you not want your job tomorrow?
Get in the car.
Xiaomei, you've only just joined the company and haven't been at the front desk for long. How did you end up getting mixed up with someone like Shen Tingwei?
President Xu.
It's not what you think.
It's Mr. Shen.
I know.
He's been harassing you, hasn't he?
Then why didn't you ask the company for help?
How could I possibly go against him? He would have fired me. You know I don't have a high degree. It took so much effort to find
This job.
My mother has cancer. She needs money for her medical bills every month. I can't afford to lose this job.
Shen Tingwei. Oh, Shen Tingwei. Xiaomei, do you trust me? Are you willing to help me then? Of course, you'll be helping yourself too.
I am.
Mr. Shen.
Is this really appropriate?
They've all gone to lunch. What are you afraid of?
Besides,
How come you're some?
Cooperate with me today.
finally come to your senses.
You silly. I was just testing you before.
Tingwei,
If you were with President Xu,
Then I'd have nothing to say. But the Lin Jiaojiao.
I won't stand for that. I want you to promise me,
That you'll never see her again.
let alone seeing her. Even mentioning her gives me a headache now.
stealing my man.
It's sowing discord in our relationship.
See if I don't beat the life out of you.
Ouch! Man!
今晚 save me.
Lin Jiaojiao, can you watch yourself? We're in the office.
Shen Tingwei,
You're actually taking her side? Fine. Well, look at you, you little tramp.
of all things you could learn.
You chose to be a homewrecker, huh?
The entire company knows that President Shen and Sister Jiao Jiao are the ones truly meant for each other.
Jiao Jiao, you have no idea.
This little tramp
Was right here in the office last time.
see those in President Shen.
You lowlife with no upbringing.
You actually dare to steal my man.
You're lying. You actually dared to hit me.
You're exactly the one I'm hitting. Lin Jiaojiao, you bitch!
You two, stop fighting. I said, hey.
What are you looking at?
It's just a small misunderstanding between colleagues.
Break it up. Disperse.
You little tramp!
Ken.
What on earth is going on here?
I was wrong.
I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. Kim, you have to believe me.
It was just a fling. It meant nothing.
听来 you are. That's not what you said before.
You said.
That you would take care of me forever.
You're full of crap.
Qianqian, don't believe her. She used to ignore me completely.
For some reason, these past few days,
She suddenly became all over me.
Wait. No.
I had absolutely nothing to do with her. I swear. If I'm lying to you, may I be struck down by lightning.
Don't bother swearing here. God is watching your every move.
Kin.
You still love me, don't you? I promise that from now on, besides you, I won't even look at another woman.
Not a single one. I only hope that woman isn't my best friend. Lin Jiaojiao, that's all. Xu Qin, stop the act. Didn't you know a long time ago? Yes, Shen Tingwei and I were together.
Exactly. Everyone knows about us. How could you possibly be the only one who didn't?
You two darlings.
What nonsense are you talking about?
Before you fell into the coma, every time he said he was working late, he was actually fooling around with me. During the 2 years you were unconscious, we lived in your house, slept in your bed, and had the time of our lives. Even after you woke up, he was still sleeping by my side, complaining to me about how frigid and boring you are.
you lost your mind. You're crazy.
Qianqian, don't believe a word she says.
Lin Jiaojiao, why are you doing this to me? Haven't I been good to you? You, good to me. You only did it to show off the kindness of the great Miss Xu. If you really cared about me, you wouldn't have just tucked me away at the Xu group, serving as just a lowly assistant. From start to finish, I was nothing more than a mere foil to you, Xu Qin. Lin Jiaojiao, you should remember, When I first met you, your family was penniless. It was I who helped you. When you were dumped and heartbroken, threatening to jump off a building. It was I who saved you. Afraid you couldn't move past the trauma, I brought you into the SHU group. But I only ended up letting a wolf into my home. You think you can use your beauty to get everything you want. But Chen Tingwei, he only loves money, not you. Oh, by the way, I've got to tell you. You guessed right. I remember everything. I never want to see you again. Move.
Are you crazy? Why tell her that?
Sister Jiao Jiao, shut up.
This is impossible. 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 Impossible.
President Shu.
My mother's surgery went very smoothly. I'm truly grateful to you
For arranging.
such a brilliant doctor.
Go back and spend time with her. I've settled things with President Yi. You can report for work anytime. And one more thing. If you ever want to return to SHU Group, our doors will always be open to you.
Actually, President Xu, leaving the company this time, aside from missing you the most, there's also Zhou Ming is a good man. Good luck, President Xu.
How long have you known about them?
I'm just worried about you.
Let me take you home.
No need, President Shen.
I don't feel like working tomorrow.
Get in.
You've been keeping your eyes on Shen Tingwei this whole time.
What do you mean? You're even getting jealous over this.
If your boyfriend doesn't argue with you, that must mean he doesn't love you.
Who said you were my boyfriend?
Then would you like to consider it? Full-time bodyguard and intern boyfriend.
钱钱。钱钱。
I admit it. I cheated. I'm a scumbag. But you can't blame me entirely for this.
For a man as successful as me,
The temptations I face,
are just way too many.
just by standing there. I'm like the king of flowers in a garden. Those wanton women,
They just keep throwing themselves at me.
I can fend off one.
But I can't stop a whole swarm.
You really are. Remarkably honest about being a scumbag.
Some guys aren't scumbags.
But he's just a common laborer.
Wearing a leather jacket, riding a motorcycle.
Wandering all over the streets.
Enough, Tingwei. I don't blame you. It's just that our wedding needs to be put on hold.
Don't do that, Qian Qian. I swear, from now on, as the king of flowers,
I'll only let you collect my honey.
Tingwei, I understand you. A person's feelings aren't always under their own control. I know. You face a lot of temptations out there. But don't you think I face temptations too?
What do you mean? Are you seeing someone else too?
浅浅
Tingwei, do you think a person's heart really can only hold one person?
You haven't developed.
Real feelings for Zhou Ming. Have you? 亲情.
I haven't finished speaking, Qian Qian.
You filthy laborer.
Let me tell you, between me and Qian Qian, it's just a little lover's tiff. Fighting and bickering are signs of love. What do you know?
Did she hit you? Or did she scold you? She simply doesn't want to see you.
Stop flattering yourself.
It's been a long time since I've seen a starry sky like this.
Then, aren't you going to make a wish?
I remember when I was a child.
Time really flies. You've grown up so much in the blink of an eye.
Grandpa.
I want to introduce someone to you.
Alright.
Tingwei.
Grandpa.
My name is Shen Tingwei.
Xu Qin's boyfriend. Grandpa.
Why do you dislike Shen Tingwei so much?
Shen Tingwei is crooked. I don't approve.
You're just biased against him. You just think his family is poor. He's sincere and motivated. He will make me happy. If you still won't agree, I'll leave this family. To prove you wrong.
Sister. Chairman Xu is dying.
I know. For over a year. I wasn't completely unaware. There was someone. He was always by my side. Although I couldn't see his face clearly, I could feel
his presence.
I really miss him. When Grandpa was alive, I was always making him angry. Look. Life. It's just like a shooting star. It's fleeting. Beautiful. But we can never go back.
Silly girl. He's like the stars in the sky, always watching over you.
It's just in a different way.
If next time
whenever you miss Grandpa, just look up at the stars. He would want you to be happy.
I wish there were shooting stars tonight. I still have so much I want to tell him.
Do you still want to see a meteor shower?
Come on, I'll take you there.
Why did you bring me here?
You'll see in a moment. Fall in.
Left to face.
Hello, boss. Hello, man. Boss, everything is ready.
Let's begin.
Xuqin, I have something to tell you.
Xuqin?
Zoming. He is 27 years old. After graduating abroad, he joined the army. After his discharge, he became a special forces soldier. And then, he became Chairman Xu's special assistant. Since then, his life found a new purpose. From the very moment he joined the company, he was deeply drawn to a certain girl. This girl's name is Xuqin.
Okay.
Grandpa.
Grandpa.
To the world, you are just one person. But to me, you are the whole world. Shuqin. I like you. I don't want to be just like a brother to you anymore. I want to be your man and protect you.
Zoming. This.
It's all so sudden. I'm not ready yet. Give me some time.
Okay.
I can wait for you.
Until the day
you are ready to wear this.
You haven't.
Actually fallen for Xuqin.
For real, have you?
Don't forget who you are. We and the Xu family
have never been friends.
Waiter, another drink.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
If your previous tab
isn't settled,
you can't place any more orders.
What do you mean?
I told you to pour it, so pour it.
Miss, I'll cover your bill tonight.
Are you here to see how miserable I've been lately?
I have nothing left now.
Are you satisfied?
Jiajia? Why are you treating me like this? Xuqin. You're the rich heiress. Since we were kids.
You've always had everything you wanted.
No matter how hard I try,
I could never compare to you.
You're just so lucky.
To be born into the right family.
Xuqin, I hate you.
I have never once seen you as a sister.
You only came to find me
because you want the evidence of Shen Tingwei investment company assets.
I have the evidence.
But I'm just not going to give it to you.
I'm not here to ask for the evidence. Take this money and start your life over. Don't let a scumbag ruin the rest of your life.
I'll give you the evidence.
Are you just letting Lin Jiajiao go like that?
That's right. Shen Tingwei used to embezzle funds through Lin Jiajiao's operations. When they were close, I couldn't get her to talk. Now that they've fallen out, I have to seize the opportunity.
I just feel like this isn't that simple. But letting her go like that, have you gone soft on her?
I just don't know if Lin Jiajiao
is worth all this trouble.
Boss!
The evidence Lin Jiajiao provided
has all been organized.
Inform the board. An emergency meeting will be held tomorrow.
This is our chance to take down Shen Tingwei. Everyone, Today, I am here to make an announcement. There is evidence and witness testimony indicating that over the past year, acting director Shen Tingwei has repeatedly embezzled company assets, causing the company massive losses. Director Shen, do you have anything to say for yourself?
The witness you mentioned.
Surely you don't mean her.
Xu Qin, don't sing your pretentious little act. Remove me. You and Shen Tingwei are both as bad as each other. I want to watch the two of you tear each other apart. The more mutual destruction, the better. A fight to the death. That would be the best gift for me to start my life anew. Because of Director Shen's previous affair, Xu Qin's love turned to spite. So she came to me and asked me to give false testimony. She claimed that Director Shen had embezzled the company's assets. All of this evidence is fabricated. All of this was done at Xu Qin's behest. Well played, Lin Jiaojiao. I was going to give you one last chance, but it seems you are beyond redemption. Well, the evidence you gave me was flawed. Within those half-truths and lies, I found the real evidence of Shen Tingwei's asset transfers. Every transfer record here is part of Shen Tingwei's scheme, using several shell companies to conduct fraudulent transactions. On the surface, the Xu Group, with these companies, procurements were made. But in reality, these companies never provided any services. Shen Tingwei used this very method to spend a whole year, transaction by transaction, dreaming the company's assets. Every single transaction listed here bears Shen Tingwei's personal signature.
Xu Qin, you were in a coma for over a year.
And I never left your side.
I've also devoted myself entirely to the Xu Group.
Even if you've had a change of heart and fallen for someone else.
You can't just falsely accuse me like this.
Director!
Look closely at these.
Every signature date on these documents was during the time I was on an overseas inspection trip.
These couldn't possibly be my signatures.
When you return, sign all these contracts so that we can transfer the funds.
From now on, for this contract, you can just sign on my behalf.
Is that really okay?
Of course. You're the person I trust most. What's mine is yours. In the future, this money will belong to both of us.
Alright then.
Moreover, I have surveillance footage proving that the one who forged the signatures and embezzled massive company assets is Lin Jiaojiao. We should call the police and have her arrested.
Shen Tingwei, how dare you frame me? Are you doing this to me?
Security! Drag her out!
Shen Tingwei, you just wait.
King.
I remember back in freshman year, at the freshman ball.
You were wearing a white dress. I fell in love with you at first sight.
I swore to myself that
I would make you mine.
And then I'll properly
love you for the rest of my life.
And cherish you.
So, the way you love a girl is to just stand by and watch her helplessly plummet from the rooftop.
Since we're laying all the cards on the table,
I won't hold back anymore.
Do you really think?
I actually believed you had amnesia.
Life is nothing but a show.
You're doing all this
Simply because you want me to.
Spit out the money I pocketed, right?
But for all your calculating, you didn't count on one thing. That I'd use Lin Jiajiao,
the naive fool, as my scapegoat.
So, in the current situation, it's not me begging you, but you begging me.
I'll resign tomorrow and leave the Xu Group.
I'll settle down abroad.
And then,
the truth about Lin Jiaojiao's asset transfers,
I'll leak it all to the media.
When that happens, the Xu Group's
stock price will skyrocket downward.
The company will be utterly finished. The money the old man made,
I couldn't spend it all in several lifetimes.
I really wish he could see how the Xu Group he painstakingly built was brought to its knees by me, step by step.
Shen Tingwei.
Don't you shout at me.
Like always, I had one good habit.
Even when I've driven someone into a corner,
I still like to offer them a chance, especially for you.
I can stay, but Zhongming must leave. Think it over.
You want me to leave?
I have no choice in that. But I cannot just stand by and watch. Shen Tingwei destroy the Shu group.
In your eyes, the Shu group is always the most important thing, right?
The Shu group was my grandfather's
Life's work.
I will definitely reclaim it.
Alright, then I'll go and deal with him.
What are you doing?
I won't allow you
to put yourself in any danger.
And I certainly won't let you be with him.
You're fired. From now on, you are no longer my bodyguard.
Anything about me is none of your business anymore.
What about our feelings for each other?
Feelings.
I never loved you. It was all just one-sided on your part.
Say that again.
I never loved you.
No matter where you are, I will be there in an instant.
Forcefully.
Sister-in-law, something's wrong.
Something happened to boss.
Where is Xiaoming? Sister-in-law.
Boss, he.
Xiaoming, please wake up. I haven't even accepted your confession yet. I haven't told you yet.
Actually, from a very, very long time
ago, I already liked you. The things I said were all lies. Please, just wake up. As long as you wake up, I don't care about the Shu group or anything else anymore. I only want you. Please wake up, Xiaoming. I'm begging you.
Is everything you just said true?
You're alive.
Congratulations, boss. We finally got our sister-in-law.
It was just a fender bender.
Just a few scratches.
If I didn't fake it, how could I have heard those words? Wait, then.
The doctor outside just now. The paper you signed.
That was just the doctor asking boss to sign for discharge. Boss is in great health.
Alright. You're all lying to me.
Where are you going?
What you just said.
I heard every word.
I love you, too.
Don't feel pressure.
This isn't a proposal yet.
It's just a reservation.
From now on, you're my woman.
The injuries on your body. Are you really okay?
Last night, didn't you check them all?
If you didn't see clearly,
I don't mind if you want to check again.
No, it's fine.
What do you want to eat? I'll make something for you.
Really? I'm afraid you'll burn the kitchen down.
I can cook anything.
Just tell me what you want.
I want
To eat meat.
Meet this early in the morning.
Xiaoming, what are you?
What are you doing? What are you
doing?
come to the Mu group.
Mu group.
Come in.
President, Vice President Shu needs to see you.
You should know. You have always belonged to the Mu group. The thing I've always hoped for. I can't wait any longer.
What? Shen Tingwei wants to acquire your shares.
Oh, it's not just mine. He has likely also acquired the shares of other shareholders.
Very soon,
He will become the company's
majority shareholder.
He will become the de facto controller of the Shu group.
Where did he get that much money?
Supposedly,
He has the support of the Mu group.
the Mu group.
Exactly.
The Ma's have always been our main competitors.
Shen Tingwei.
It must involve the Mu family and other shady dealings involving insider trading.
Listen, my dear niece, regarding this matter,
We cannot let that brat
succeed.
Otherwise, Shu Group will end up becoming Shen Group.
What's wrong?
Still awake.
Where did you go today?
I stopped by the office.
Was it something urgent?
No,
Just handled some trivial matters.
Why?
Did you miss me?
This afternoon, I called your company. They said you weren't there.
Zhongming.
We've known each other for quite a while, but I realized
I don't know you at all.
Oh, still hanging around.
Still clinging to our kinky.
Refusing to let go.
What are you doing here again?
Don't tell me you're still into this
lonely laborer.
I bet you didn't know
that he's already married. Household register copy. Married.
Education, workplace, occupation, date and place of relation to receive.
He's just a con artist after your money and body.
It's a pig butchering scam.
Zumi is indeed married.
See? He stopped pretending and laid his cards on the table.
But I am not Zhou Ming.
So, according to your logic, you stole someone else's identity
to work at Shu Group because your own identity is special.
What's so special about you?
I have no need to explain myself to you.
Only convicts fresh out of prison who can't find a job would forge their identities.
What did you do?
Murder.
Arson.
I have my reasons for this.
Please, trust me.
Can you find a more believable excuse?
Such a lame excuse. Not even a dog would believe it.
Shut your mouth.
I believe him.
Shen Yue was here just now,
so I didn't want to embarrass you. Now that he's gone, tell me the truth.
Who exactly are you?
And why did you get close to the Shu group?
What is your connection to the Mu family?
About this, at the moment, I can't explain it to you.
So, the Mu group helping Shen Tingwei acquire the Shu group. You knew about that too. Then why didn't you tell me?
I do have some ties with the Mu Corporation.
But I would never do anything to hurt you or the Shu group.
Then when you first approached me and said you wanted shares in the Shu group, what was that for?
That was just
an excuse to stay by your side.
What I wanted
has always been only you.
Zhongming. Ever since I was betrayed by Shen Tingwei and Lin Jiaojiao, I haven't trusted anyone. You were the only person I still believed in. But only now do I realize that even you were lying to me. Just go. Let's not see each other again. Don't cry. The only one you can rely on is yourself.
Get this door replaced for me.
Use zinc alloy.
This one isn't soundproof.
Understood.
I changed this to walnut wood.
That material.
It is high-end, elegant, and classy.
Yes, sir.
Also, put a massage chair in here. Handling so many affairs is exhausting work.
I'm satisfied with my office. No renovation is needed.
Miss Xuqin,
You misunderstood. I'm renovating my office.
And it's no longer your office.
What do you mean?
I forgot to share some good news with you. I've acquired 55% of Shu Corporation shares. So now I am this company's de facto controller.
from now on, there is only Chairman Shen here, and no more Chairman Shu.
Chairman Shen of Shu Corporation.
Don't you find that ridiculous?
Oh? That's a good point.
It needs a name change.
Let's call it the Shen Group.
You've already hollowed out Shu Corporation. It's just an empty shell now. What's the point of buying it?
Because your grandfather, the dead old bastard, always looked down on me. He thought I would never amount to anything in my life. So I want him to watch from his grave and see how the Shu Corporation he valued most
ended up in the hands of
the one he looked down on the most.
Shen Tingwei.
You startled me.
I'm sure you won't.
Just stand by and watch Shu Corporation be destroyed, right?
What exactly do you want?
If you agree to be my woman, I'll spare Shu Corporation.
Shen Tingwei, you're absolutely disgusting.
Calling me names. But you know, I've never liked to force anyone. Whether we make this deal or not,
It's entirely up to you.
Playing the tragic victim here, are we?
What are you doing here anyway?
I heard
that stinky laborer dumped you.
I told you a long time ago.
That guy is no good.
With a pretty boy face like his, there must be a bunch of women around him.
You could have been
The respectable Mrs. Shen.
But you insisted on being a cheap plaything.
Aren't you just pathetic?
Get out.
The reason I'm here today is to give you one last chance. As long as you're willing to come back to me.
And if I'm in a good mood,
Maybe you can stay.
Mrs. Chen,
I told you to get lost. If you don't leave, I'm calling the police.
go ahead.
Call them right now.
By tomorrow, the shoe group will be finished.
You.
come here.
Give your husband a leg rub. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. A man as outstanding as me.
And you don't appreciate it.
You just had to go for that filthy bodyguard.
Where is he? Can he save you now?
I'm telling you, you'd better stop resisting.
Or I'll kill you. You little, how dare you hit me? I'll deal with you later.
Where? What? Wait.
Hello, Mr. Chen.
Didn't we have a deal?
You take your
5% stake and sell it to me.
If the price isn't right,
We can always negotiate.
Hello, Mr. Chen. Hello.
Double-crossing bastard.
Where? What do you mean the Mu Group is withdrawing support and demanding immediate repayment? Where?
What the hell?
The shoe group acquisition.
Wasn't that already agreed upon?
Why the sudden halt?
Are you screwing with me?
I'm so sorry. I was just a bit too anxious just now.
What I mean is, please continue to fund me so I can finish the acquisition of the shoe group.
I'm already halfway there.
After tomorrow.
It will all be finalized after tomorrow.
The takeover will be complete. The shoe group and the Mu Group will no longer be enemies.
They are friends and family.
So Ming,
You're still 5% short, aren't you? You missed your chance. That 5% has already been acquired by me.
How could it be you?
Since you failed to complete the acquisition under the terms of the agreement, Mill Group will withdraw all of its investments in you. Furthermore, the contract states that if you fail to complete the acquisition, you must compensate Mill Group for 3 times their investment.
Security.
Impossible! That's absolutely impossible!
Let go of me! Let me go!
Brother though, I was wrong.
I was blind not to recognize who you were.
I beg you, just give me some time.
I will definitely pay back all the money.
To Mu Group.
Just give me time.
I'll give you Xu Qin.
I'll hand Xu Qin over to you.
Shen Tingwei, say that again if you have the guts. I'm warning you one last time. If you ever dare to show Xu Qin even the slightest bit of disrespect, I will never let you off.
Get out!
Zhou! You two conspired together!
To screw me over, didn't you?
I've already done as you requested.
And withdrawn the funding for Shen Tingwei.
So,
Isn't it time you fulfilled your promise and return to inherit Mu Group?
What I promised you, I will not go back on my word.
Good. Excellent. Tonight, let's have a proper meal together. Just father and son to celebrate.
I have things to do. I must go now.
Remember what you promised me.
You are never to touch the Shu family again.
I was wrong. I was really wrong. I'm sorry.
I was wrong.
I was wrong.
Chen Qin crossed me.
It was all Lin Jiaojiao's idea.
I lost my mind for a moment.
I fell for her instigation!
That's why I agreed to acquire the shoe group.
Just a couple of days ago, weren't you acting all high and mighty, saying you'd rename the shoe group to the Shen group? It hasn't been that long.
How did you end up wagging your tail and begging for mercy?
King King.
The Mu Group is now demanding triple the compensation to pay them back.
Where would I get that much money?
You know it well.
The Mu Group has 100 ways to destroy me. You can't just leave me to die. I really didn't know.
Please help me. I'm begging you for one last favor. Please help me.
What do you mean?
At a time like this,
There's no need for us to pretend anymore.
I was blind to your true power.
I didn't know Zhongming was the heir to the Mu Group.
I definitely won't oppose you two. I give you my full blessing.
I support you 100%. Get out! I'm begging you, King.
I said, get out! I don't want to see you!
I was blind to your true power.
I didn't know Zhongming was the heir to the Mu Group. I do have some connections with the Mu Group, but I would never do anything to betray you or the Shu Group.
Zhongming.
Just how many secrets do you have that I don't know about?
Where is Zhongming?
Boss, the boss hasn't been
to the office for a long time. Sister-in-law, did you and the boss have some kind of falling out?
I believe in now.
Sister-in-law, wait a moment. 2 years ago, when the boss found out that you were marrying Shenting, he went abroad, heartbroken. He thought that for the rest of his life, he would never have the chance to see you again. Then, when the accident happened on your wedding day, the boss gave up everything he had and resolutely returned to the country, just to stay by your side. Even this current company, he founded it all for your sake.
He only hoped that
by the time you woke up, he would be powerful enough to provide you with the help you needed. The boss collected all of these
from that year or so
of all your medical reports. Every time he received one, he would read it carefully and take notes. He has been waiting for you to wake up this whole time. Back then, every week, the boss would go to the hospital to visit you. For over a year, no matter what happened, he would always be there on time. He never missed a single day.
There was someone.
He was with me the entire time.
Although I couldn't see his face clearly, I could feel
his presence.
Stray birds of summer come to my window to sing and fly away. And yellow leaves of autumn, which have no songs to sing, flutter and fall there with a sigh. To the world, you may be one person, but to me, you are the world.
Why didn't you tell me?
Zhongming, where are you? Grandpa has already passed away. For this job.
I no longer need you. You should go.
Zhongming,
where are you?
Boss, something might have happened to sister-in-law.
Wait. Prepare the money I asked for. If you want Xinjing back, come alone.
Boss, I'll gather the men right away.
Don't move! I'll go by myself.
Grandpa.
King,
come here.
Zhongming,
I'm entrusting my granddaughter to you.
Zhongming,
how are you feeling? I missed you so much.
By the way, where is Shen Tingwei?
Did they catch Shen Tingwei?
After you were rescued, Shen Tingwei was trying to flee when Lin Jiaojiao struck his head with her car. It's likely.
Shen Tingwei, go to hell.
While Shen Tingwei was escaping, Lin Jiaojiao hit him in the head with her car. He likely
will remain in a vegetative state forever.
Lin Jiaojiao's intentional assault has conclusive evidence. The police have already stepped in to investigate.
But she has lost her mind now.
That's exactly what those two deserved for their crime.
Zhongming, I want to ask you something. Mu Group's divestment from Shen Tingwei, was that because of you?
Then, why did you
change your name and identity?
Because I despise my father. From the time my mother fell ill until she passed away,
he never visited her even once.
Right after she died, he remarried immediately.
That's why I hate him. I don't want to see him.
and I certainly don't.
Not him knowing my whereabouts.
Fortunately, I met Chairman Xu.
He took very good care of me.
I was just dreaming about Grandpa. Grandpa entrusted me to you
To take good care of me.
Zhou Ming,
I know.
for more than a year now, you were the one taking care of me.
Before Chairman Xu passed away, he did indeed entrust me
To look after you well.
However, all of this was simply
To repay him for believing in me.
Then, what about our feelings for each other?
I have to go now. Get some rest.
Zhou Ming,
Where are you going?
now that the funding for Shentinglei is withdrawn,
So, isn't it time for you?
to fulfill your promise and return to inherit the Mu Group,
I have already helped you reclaim the Xu Group.
Fulfilling your grandfather's final wish.
It's time I return to the Mu Group.
To carry out my own duties.
Zhou Ming,
You're leaving me, aren't you?
The Xu Group and the Mu Group have always been competitors. Besides, I promised my father that I would no longer interfere in the Xu Group's affairs. Take care of yourself.
Zhou Ming, I'm begging you. Please don't leave me. Can we go back to the way things were?
But I am no longer the Zhou Ming you once knew.
Niece, why are you still here?
What's wrong? Wait.
don't you know?
Wow. The internet is going crazy.
Zhou Ming, the heir to the Mu Group, and the daughter of the Jin Group are having a strategic wedding.
The ceremony is happening today.
Please welcome the group for his grand entrance. Groom, do you take the woman before you to be your wife and to stay by her side for all eternity?
I do not.
I do not. Zhou Ming, I won't let you marry any other woman.
Zhou Ming,
I'm sorry.
I shouldn't have doubted you.
I pushed you away. During the days you were gone,
I couldn't stop thinking about you for a single moment.
from this day forward, you are my top priority. No matter what happens in the future, I will always choose to trust you. So, I love you. Will you marry me?
from now on, I am yours.
Are you willing to give up everything to be with me?
I love you. I'll be your bodyguard and yours alone.